Triple mode enabled.
Welcome back, guys. We are watching the Pro League Live. Right now, you're taking a look at JusTus wearing red. You see in blue, that is going to be TCM, who leads the series 2-1. My casters for tonight, we got Team Puckett. It is Air Landon and Saint, two of our final 6 cast-off contestants. To kick things off, let's send it over, Saint. I had you do an analysis for almost 99% of the night. I want you to mix in a little bit of play-by-play here in your final cast. Kick things off for us, starting with the player of your choosing.
Man, I was just on board with Jared there. He was pushing TCM's or JusTus's backstairs. Will get picked up though by Study, as JusTus are going to try and get control of the pool here.
Yeah, looks like we're going to have a pretty good game here as heading into game 4. Obviously going to be a pretty good one. Obviously, Madcat was definitely the factor in that last game. We're going to see what he can do in this one, as he's currently sitting at 2-2, currently going to be dead at the moment. But Shane rushing in enemy base behind Turtle, going to try to get this flag out. And if he's able to get this one out, this could be definitely a very big score. However, going to get taken out there in enemy base.
A really good stops there by JusTus, slaying out TCM. TCM did get good control of Turtle, but just didn't capitalize on pulling that flag out.
Yeah, Madcat winning some big gunfights there in the lobby side. Going to get shut down there from behind. However, going to be pretty interesting to see what these players are going to do. What's the main objective if you're on the JusTus side to get caps in?
I mean, this map is pretty much all pool control. You'll see some players OEing every now and then to get a pull, but if you want to win this map, you're just going to need a control pool for the majority of the map.
Yeah, speaking of pool, going to be on board with Study, as he's going to be actually rushing around the side, and this could be a pretty big play from him, as he's going to spot a couple players trying to rush in the base. Madcat going to be there, might not spot him, and it's going to be Study just waiting there in that nice enemy position. Seeing some good defense coming out of both teams. Obviously, no real runs have been made with the flag so far, as we're still going to be remaining level. Jert trying to get this flag out, picks up one, however, once again, getting it taken out there.
TCM are on the good side of the map right now, but JusTus are doing a great job holding off their flag every time TCM's about to make a play. We're going to be on board with Octane here as he pushes up the pool side. TCM, or JusTus, I mean, getting these kills that they need right now to get control of the map.
Yeah, that was the first time I've actually seen a flag runner was actually studied. He's going to get taken down there, but Merc, once again with the flag, going to get shut down as well. So, going to be currently on board with the flag runner, who's going to be Octane. So we're seeing some pretty good pushes coming out. They're going to be currently poolside as he's trying to make this cap happen. Moose going to be the one player to stop. His teammate's going to pick that one up, and this should be a narrow cap there for the JusTus boys.
JusTus do pick up that cap. Great plays by Octane running that flag after cleaning up the kill to get it.
Yeah, honestly, we saw some really good pushes from JusTus. They had one flag carrier after another. Eventually, going to work out for you. Octane able to put that one in. Obviously, 2 minutes left in this side. Only a 1 cap advantage right now for JusTus. Would like to see them have a pretty good advantage, especially considering they might be on the better side. However, going to be on board with Jert, 11-6. He's trying to make some caps happen.
TCM doing a really good job right now pushing out JusTus's base, but as I say that, Octane is going to pick up the 2-piece, holding off the flag there for JusTus.
And keep going for me, Saint. 15 seconds minimum.
Alright, we're going to see Merc pushing up pool here along with the rest of the JusTus squad, getting TCM 4 down. And they're in a really good position to get this flag out right now.
Yeah, you're going to see all players from JusTus rushing in, trying to make this cap happen, as they're going to be just flooding the base right now. TCM able to get away. This is going to be a very big play, especially in this game. They're currently up 1-0. Going to get taken out from behind. Jared going to be there with the flag. He's going to get the re along with the kill, but no, going to get shut down. Both flags now, once again, going to be in their respective bases. Pretty big gunfights coming in. However, not really going to go in favor of anyone so far.
Jared did have that counter pull, but unfortunately both teams did trade the returns. We are going to see TCM, however, pushing up pool, getting control of JusTus's base. But with 2 members alive, JusTus should be able to clear this out and hold off their flag.
Yeah, currently on board with Shane. Not really doing a whole lot, but just watching that enemy base, or his base, trying to make sure no players were there. Once he's able to do that, you're going to see all of his teammates rushing up here through Turtle. A couple players going to be in the base. Shane going to get taken out there, as Jared currently on your screen rushing through that middle hill, as he's just trying to make some map control. You're trying to see teams get some map control, but just as I say that, 3 down for TCM. JusTus here on the run.
Yeah, JusTus being on the bad side, they're doing a great job at holding the flag. TCM have gotten them 4 down quite a bit, but every single time, JusTus have just rotated back and held off their flag. And we're currently going to see JusTus pushing up for TCM's flag, getting really good map control pull here. Study is going to pick up 1 kill, going for the second, doesn't quite get it, but it does look like JusTus are going to get this flag out.
Yeah, going to be on board with Merc, 11-8, currently on a 4 streak with that flag. This is definitely going to be huge. Is if you're able to put this one in. If they're going to be up 2-0 on bad side, that's definitely going to be some fuel to the fire, to say the least. 4 seconds left. This cap's not going to go down. Flag going to be returned. That's going to be JusTus up 1-0 on bad side.
Yeah, great job by JusTus there, holding off their flag. They really didn't give TCM a good opportunity to pull the flag out. Every time TCM got in their base, JusTus just immediately slayed it back out with great AR play.
Considering they're on the now going to be on the better side, do you think TCM has a lot to do, or do you think TCM can pull this one out?
I mean, TCM definitely still has a chance to pull it out. I want to see some players on TCM overextend through the bar once they get control of pool, pinch the JusTus players in their base, and potentially get a flag out.
Yep, pool definitely going to be a very, very big spot to watch, especially, obviously, most of the flags you ran through there. I'm going to start off with the man, Mr. Madcat. Played very well in that uplink on comeback, not on comeback, excuse me, on Biolab, and he was able to clutch up there, picking up a kill off the break. As we're going to see a very strong push here from the TCM guys off the break.
Yeah, this side's pretty much all going to be relying on Madcat getting control of pool for TCM. If they want any chance at winning this, I want to see Madcat win these gunfights over on pool and get map control for TCM. But as I say that, TCM of JusTus is going to push behind Madcat, get that kill, and go for this flag pull.
Yeah, TCM on your screen, the player, say at least most of his teammates are watching this side. It's going to be up to the cuts. If they can watch these, this is going to be huge. As TCM rocking through that left side, can he get the score in? One player to beat, can he get this flag in? Able to put that one in, so that's going to be a 2-0 lead for JusTus.
If JusTus or if TCM can get a counter cap here, they're still in good position. They had a chance to stop that, didn't quite get it though, but as I say that, TCM are running the counter flag. However, JusTus all overextending, in really good position to stop this right now.
Yeah, Jerd might be able to put this one in. Player to beat puts that one in. Jerd really just took advantage of the open enemy base, to say the least, able to rush that one in. And now it's only going to be a 1-point game advantage there for JusTus. But just as I say that, going to be study on your screen. If players are able to watch these overextends coming in, he might be able to put this one in.
TCM just went 3 down as Study pulled that flag, but if they can counter cap this, they're gonna have a lot of momentum going into the rest of this game. We're gonna have Moose on top doubles, but JusTus did get that cap as I was saying that, and JusTus just in a commanding 3-1 lead right now on the good side of the map.
Yeah, I'm pretty interested to see what JusTus is going to do. Obviously, we saw Study put in that last cap a minute ago, as they're going to be up 3-1. Currently 3 down there for TCM. Might see a push coming in there from the boys over on JusTus, as I'm currently going to be on board with Study, as he's going to be rocking through poolside.
Study pushing up pool, trying to get into TCM's lobby. He's going to sit back a little bit right now. But as TCM as JusTus pick up these kills, Study's going to try to push in there. He will drop though, as TCM just regains control of their base.
That was a big kill coming in from the guys over on TCM, able to make the players get out of their base and overall just help that that cap not happen. And I'm looking to see TCM turn it up just a little bit. You know, they're not doing too well. They're down by 2 caps. 2 minutes left, 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. You're obviously able to make a comeback. However, it's definitely going to be due to the plays, most likely of Madcat, like you said, watching that one side and able to help his team get flag caps out.
TCM really aren't controlling pool too much right now. They're all overextending, working through the middle of the map. However, it is currently working on their favor as they're about to get a pull. But as I say that, Octane rotating back, getting the kill on Jerd.
Yeah, I was currently sitting on Octane, was on a pretty good streak. However, he was taken out there pretty early. Shane in the enemy base able to put this one out. No really enemy players are going to be there. Excuse me, no JusTus players are going to be there. Looks like Shane trying to get away. Can he escape with this flag? You can see he's kind of a little bit surprised. No one's there to contest him. One player going to be in front of him. Can he get the kill? Able to shut that player down. However, flag is going to be waiting there, and it might see a return there coming out.
Huge kill there by Shane, getting that. He will allow TCM to get this cap here. If Shane didn't get that kill, that would have been all JusTus getting that return and possibly pulling out the counter flag.
And that was a big kill coming out of TCM. Obviously, Moose able to put that flag in. Really just dodged that player. And now it's only going to be a 1-point game in favor of JusTus. Heading into this last 1 minute and 40 seconds, we could possibly see an overtime game. We obviously have seen a lot of good Retreat CTF games in the past, and a lot of past events too.
Yeah, for sure. I look forward to TCM here winning these gunfights. They've been losing a lot of them for the most part of this game, but they have been getting the clutch ones when they matter, as we saw Shane before get that huge kill with the flag, allowing TCM to get that cap. We're going to be on board with Shane here as he's going to jump on bull, jumps right into someone, doesn't get that kill, but does find the player on Turtle, getting control of TCM's base for them.
Yeah, Moose trying to win a couple gunfights in the base. Another player going to be there. Stuns coming in. That's going to be Merc. This could be a very crucial push here coming in from TCM on the likes of Moose right now, as his teammates are shutting that one down. If you're looking at the minimap, all 3 players are just waiting to grab that flag, waiting for this last player to go down. That's what's going to happen, and you're going to see Shane currently running that flag.
Yeah, TCM are going to get this flag out. It's going to be a matter of the rest of the TCM players getting these cutoffs. But as I say that, Shane is going to get stunned, and Merc is going to drop him for this return.
Yeah, Merc got some really clutch kills there, able to add in yet again another one. Currently on a 4 streak, Merc doing some work, 25 and 19. Gonna find another player in front of him, gonna pick up that one most likely, but no. Mad Cat gonna take him down. Just as I say that, JusTus, TCM currently with that flag as he's trying to make the dagger go down.
Yeah, at this point, TCM just have to overextend and get this flag out. Time is dwindling down. They pretty much have to pull this flag within the next 5 or 6 seconds to potentially tie this game up. But as I say that, Merc is going to get a huge kill on the guy pulling the flag. But Moose picking up Merc in the base. TCM do have a chance to tie this game right now.
This is definitely a huge opportunity here from Moose. 6 seconds left. We could see overtime happen. Player from behind. That's going to be shut down. Octane able to put that return in. That's going to be JusTus walking away with this one.
Huge play from Octane pushing through towels there. There was a player on TCM pushing up pool. However, he just completely disregarded towels and pushed up toward the pool rock, allowing Octane to get through there and get that return.
It looks like we're going to be heading into a game number 5. You see a very big kill coming in there from Octane, able to close that one out. Later, we'll get that return. We're going to be heading into game number 5, S&D. Definitely going to be a very, very intense game.
All right, good job, guys. Solid cast through and through. The one word I heard quite a bit in the chat pointed out as well was in. Gonna put it in. Gonna get it in right here. Lots of in. Other than that, I thought it was much smoother. Saint, I could tell you were trying to force yourself to talk longer. I appreciate it. Just keep doing it with a smile on your face. Again, that's gonna kind of help your inflection. Right now, both of you have a very, it's kind of repetitive. You've just gotten into a voice flow. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but just kind of be conscious of it as we go back to search and destroy. You're always going to kind of develop one when you get used to working with someone online, because it's like, if I finish going down in this tone, that's your cue to pick up. And I think that's what's happening right here. But we have one final game coming our way. Let's go all out for it. Drift, search, and destroy. No commercial break. We'll wait for the players to start things up. Looking at that CTF, though, how'd you guys feel?
Overall, great job by JusTus. They outslayed TCM entirely that game, which is something we really haven't seen from them so far. So overall, great job by them getting those kills.
And how do you feel about your cast personally, Saint?
I felt like I did a decent job. I felt like I definitely could have done better in terms of some play-by-play stuff and analytically.
All right. Landon?
Talking about the game or the cast?
Yeah, tell me about the game first.
All right. I really enjoyed the game. To be honest, it came down to the very end. I was kind of surprised. You know, we were pointing out at times, you know, me and Saint were pointing out like they were really getting a lot of scores on the bad side. That's not normally what you're going to see. However, saw a game come down to the very end, and I was kind of excited, to be honest. I always want to see a game 5, and I got my wish. So there you go.
Yeah, I was honestly hoping that flag would not be returned as well. Sorry, Europeans in the chat. I was hoping for this final search and destroy. Now, as we take a look back at the entirety of this best of 5, can you guys give the people who are just joining the chat a little bit of a rundown? How did we get up to this point?
TCM pretty much won game 1 handily. I want to say it was around 250 to 150. They took that hard point with ease. Going into the game 2 S&D, TCM started off hot, winning the first 2 rounds, but ever since then it was all JusTus closing out the game 6-3. Going into the uplink, TCM regained their momentum, winning that by only 1 point. And then, as we just saw in SCTF, JusTus were able to outslay TCM and win that by 1 cap.
Great breakdown. Now let's get right back into the action. Airland, and second time we're seeing Drift, Search, and Destroy tonight. Remember, keep your eyes on the mini-map. Take it away.
Yeah, head into game 5. Drift, Search, and Destroy. Gonna close it out here on this map. Seeing this map for the second time tonight, definitely going to be a very, very big factor. Both teams definitely want to come out with the win. TCM wanted to stay in that green, as well as JusTus wanted to come out of the red. And obviously, heading into the last couple of weeks or last week here for X Games, both these teams, you can feel it in their bones. They definitely want to try to get this win under the belt.
Yeah, I feel like TCM has a really good chance of taking this, S&D being their strongest game mode. However, even with them not winning before, I have the utmost confidence that they'll be able to take it this time around. You don't see TCM losing 2 S&Ds often in the same series.
Right. I'm very interested to see what Merc is going to do here. He has that bomb. I'm thinking he's going to try to go for the over round, the B push. However, they're going to have to grab some of these kills. These are definitely going to be some defining moments in this game. Obviously, coming down here with round 1, TCM on your screen right now. He's going to be in a pretty big gunfight, trying to escape. Picks up one, but no, Jerd going to make him eat that sniper bullet. 1 versus 4. Study going to be last alive.
Who's just completely outgunned Merc there, putting TCM in a 4v1 situation for Study. And as I say that, TCM are going to clean him up, winning that round without a single player dropping.
Yeah, 1 versus 4. Not going to win that one, at least most of the time, especially when you got that sniper rifle out. Study known for rocking the sniper rifle. I'm going to be on board with him as we come into this next round. I know he can get some picks off of the break, but like you said, TCM doesn't even drop a single player. Moose and Jerd picking up 2 kills apiece for them. But like I said, I'm going to go and start off with Study. I want to see what he can do with that sniper rifle.
Yeah, even though TCM won that round easily, this is pretty much exactly how they started off the last game. TCM started off really strong, but going into the 3rd round, we started to see JusTus take control. Hopefully, we don't get a repeat of that, and this ends up going to around 11.
Yeah, going to be on board with Jerd. Pretty surprised he's been rocking that bomb. Normally known as a slayer for the squad. However, he's going to be rocking that bomb. Like I said, no kills really going down. Both teams kind of playing this pretty carefully. I believe Jerd going to know exactly where one player is. He's got that sniper rifle out, as they're playing pretty passive, especially off the break.
Yeah, Shane's going to be on the opposite side of the map from, or my bad, that was Moose, I believe. Yeah, Moose is on the opposite side of the map from his team. He's going to try and push along the corridors of the map and get control of this A-bomb site for TCM.
Yeah, looking at a pretty strong push. Jerd going to get a huge snipe there as Moose going to grab that kill from the grenade there over on Octane. 2 versus 4. Merc and Merc and TCM are going to have to do some work here, as I believe that's going to be one player there on the flank. That's going to be TCM, as he's trying to make a break. However, he's going to get taken out. 1 versus 3. Merc able to stay alive now at 1 versus 2, as he's going to be left all alone. And it looks like he's going to be trying to stop these 2 players from planting this bomb.
Yeah, this has just been the Moose and Jerd show so far. Both players 3-0, putting TCM on their back. The rest of the players pretty much don't have to do anything right now. As I say that, Jerd is going to put down this bomb. Oh, Merc trying to get the kill on the bomb planter and turn this into a 1v2 situation. He will do that, but drops immediately after, with TCM going up 2-0.
I really like that play from Merc. You know, he was trying to get that kill on the bomb, however, not able to do so. Try to turn left, tries to grab that kill, however, not enough damage coming in. You're going to see BenQ, Moose, grabbing that last kill. Going to be 4-0 off the start. Like you said, Jerd and Moose starting off 7-0 as a duo, I guess you could say, and they're going to be up 2-0 overall. I'm looking to see what this JusTus team can do, especially since they're going to be on the offensive side.
Yeah, if JusTus want any chance to win this map, they're going to have to put out the fire that's currently on Jerd and Moose. Jerd and Moose are getting all the kills for TCM right now, and if they keep this up, I don't see JusTus standing much of a chance.
Yeah, looking at the map, looks like a couple players going to be noticed as Octane getting shut down there off the break. Merc trying to make a strong push here into this B-bomb site. Teammate going to get taken out there. Study and Merc left in a 1 versus 2. Make that a 1 versus 4, excuse me, as Study last alive. He's going to get taken out there pretty handily.
Moose and Jerd just doing it again, picking up 2 or 3 kills that round combined. I mean, JusTus really just doesn't have an answer to them right now.
TCM looking strong. 3 straight rounds. They haven't even dropped a round yet. If they win this next round, I think we could possibly see definitely a very strong win coming out of TCM. They're looking really great, like we said. However, last S&D we saw JusTus come back in the same position. I'm looking to see what JusTus can do off the break. Study rocking that sniper rifle, as well as Octane not doing the very best. I think they only have 2 points on the board in these first 3 rounds. Would like to see them getting those kills.
It's really important here for Study to get a first blood. Only having the sniper, he's not going to have a secondary as he's using the pistol. So if Study can get a pick with the sniper here, it's going to be really good for JusTus.
I'm looking at the kill totals. 1 and 3, now 1 and 4 for the top 2 players on JusTus. 6-0 and 5-0 for the leaders on TCM. BenQ Jerd trying to find a kill. 2 versus 3. Make it a 1 versus 3. Merc going to be left all alone. He needs to clutch up for this round if he expects his team to come back.
Yeah, this is looking all but over at this point. JusTus absolutely just cannot stop Moose and Jerd. They're just winning all these gunfights, just in perfect positions. I mean, JusTus are just really out of place right now.
Yeah, they're definitely a little bit rattled. Obviously, when your leader of the game only has 1 kill, you're seeing 1 and 4, 1 and 4, 1 and 4, and 0 and 4. Only 3 kills overall for this JusTus team. They're gonna have to, bring it back if they expect to come back in this game. However, it's looking like TCM's going to close out this one.
Yeah, I want to hop off with Jerd here on the start. He's currently 7-0 with the sniper. I want to see what he does here and see if he can get this first blood for TCM. As I say that, the avalanche is going to come in. It's going to pretty much force TCM to sit back.
I like this play from Mark, trying to rush past that Avalanche player. Going to come in. He's going to get shut down. Shane gets a huge, massive two-piece, 2 versus 4. Bomb going to be down as Study and TCM looking to try to make an impact and trying to get in this round. But just as I say that, 1 versus 4 once again here for Study.
Good time for Shane there to decide to get his first 2 kills of the match, picking up the first 2 bloods and allow TCM to go up 5-0 on this map, pretty much closing it out for them.
Yeah, this game is just about all but over. We've seen comebacks in the past. Do you think this one's going to happen? Saint, you think this one's over?
No shot here for JusTus. Pretty much all I'm having a breadstick, Study dropping the donut. They have no answer for TCM right now. Jerd 7-0, Madcat 5-0, Moose 6-1. I mean, there's nothing they can do about it. All these players are on fire, hitting all their shots.
I don't know what it is about TCM, but they're definitely good on drift, to say the least, and especially closing out these last rounds. I got to hop on board with the TCM boys, see what they're doing right. Jerd currently hasn't even died yet, 7-0, as they're looking to make a pretty strong push here into the A bomb site. I like this idea there from them.
Yeah, it looks like Jerd is about to go for the quick plan, but as I said, he's going to run around, make sure the A bomb site is clear. Still not going for this plan. TCM will pick up 2 kills though as Madcat gets a 2-piece. Jerd is going to get this bomb down in a 2v2 situation. Moose picking up another kill, making it a 2v1 in favor of TCM.
Yeah, series all left in the hands of Mr. Octane. We're going to see what he can do. He leads in just about KD. However, going to be a pretty strong feat. Going to spot a player from behind, so that's going to be Moose. Picks up 1 versus 1. Now, Jerd going to know exactly where that player is. He's going to back down. Big gunfight coming in. Jerd just trying to escape out of there, as Octane most likely going to be on the hunt.
Yeah, at this point, Jerd's just going to play the clock. He believes Octane is going to hunt for the kill, but as I'm going to go on board with Octane, I am right. He is going to go for this kill, not go for the defuse, and Jerd should be able to win this round. As I say that, though, Octane is trying to get... Oh, Octane kills Jerd extremely fast there, and he will be able to get this defuse, keeping JusTus's hopes alive.
Yeah, going down there was Jerd. Octane able to keep the series alive. Maybe that'll be the fuel to the fire that they need. I believe Octane actually grabbed 3 kills that round, almost getting the ace, as he's able to keep his team alive. 5-1 currently is what TCM is leading by, and obviously TCM just needs 1 more round to close it out. Looking like they're going to do it here.
I don't know if that was a glitch when he was defusing the bomb, but it looked like Octane actually got that kill with his last bullet in his gun in total, because it said he had 0 bullets when he was going for that defuse.
Interesting. I'm not really sure. However, you know, we've seen him do some crazy things in the past.
Jerd there picking up the first blood with the sniper, putting TCM in a great spot to close out this map.
Yeah, Merc on your screen with the bomb in hand. Going to see what he can do. Like you said, 3 versus 4. TCM getting taken there off pretty early. Merc going to get shut down as he almost trades a kill. 1 versus 3. Octane has a pretty handily thing to do here. Tries to find Shane, finds 1 player, going to know exactly where he is. However, he's staying alive. Just as I say that, he's going to get taken out. TCM in a dominating fashion, able to take this game 5, 6-1. Honestly, they just looked so strong, getting all the kills that they needed.
Yeah, great job by TCM there. They played that map perfectly as a team. They were always in positions to trade and really just didn't give JusTus a chance to do anything at all, aside from that 1 round that Octane clutched.
Yeah, 1-14 coming from the last 2 players on on JusTus. Not what you want to see, as like we said, TCM able to close this one out, as I believe that's their 2nd win on the night.
Madcat actually had as many kills as every player on JusTus combined that game. Great job by him going 9-2.
9-2 from Madcat. Landon, I'll let you wrap it up, man, for the fans. Thoughts on that match?
Overall, honestly, I was thinking that one might come down to, I was hoping around 11. I think every caster really hopes that we see a game 5 round 11. However, TCM really just in dominating fashion held that one, you know, to not even allowing certain players to grab kills. Like Saint said, Madcat had just as many kills as the entire team that JusTus did. So honestly, was looking to see what TCM might do, and they ended up kind of surprising me and ended up dominating that last game.
Yeah, pretty strong stuff. Jerd 7-0. You saw him, what was it, 2 deaths total for Jerd, 2 deaths total for Madcat. Moose only died once. It just seemed the JusTus boys couldn't get the kills, not as familiar with the map drift. But shout out to the way both teams played, very entertaining. I thought JusTus was dead after watching that uplink. After Madcat got that interception, I thought the CTF would be a breeze, but Merc showing some heart with the rest of the guys on that CTF game, able to take a game 5. But at the end of the day, it is TCM closing the night out 2-0. They got their big victory over JusTus here, and that was the true battle, because JusTus was right down in the weeds with them at the bottom of the leaderboard. Question is, we have 2 more days. Do you think TCM Saint, or do you think TCM is safe, Saint?
At this point, I definitely do. TCM have just looked unstoppable lately with Mad Cat. I mean, they're really hungry for this next game spot, and they're proving that they deserve it right now.
So after watching them with Mad Cat, what's kind of different with this squad? What do you like about them?
I mean, I don't know why they're so much better, because Gunchi is pretty much similar to the player Mad Cat is, that they both play like the same role. But, I mean, Mad Cat just brings a lot more slaying power, in my opinion. Gunchi's been a little slow on that lately, and Mad Cat's been stepping up with Jerd, giving TCM all the kills that they need.
4.5 KD at the end. Study held to a donut, just 1 kill for TCM. Didn't go JusTus's way in that final game. But want to thank you guys for your cast tonight. Final feedback, just a few words for both of you, or phrases that are really repetitive. And if you go back and watch these, they'll jump out to you right away. But I would highly suggest afterwards, go back, watch the VOD, write down what you liked about your cast, write down what you think you can get better on. The energy was very good in that final game. You guys were both talking a lot more. Saint, I got the length out of you that I was hoping for. The filler, though, is where the weakness was, and that's where we saw you guys going back to your phrases multiple times. But I think the energy is there, Saint. The only way you're going to win the cast-off moving forward, though, is if you're able to fill a little bit longer, to be honest with you, because the knowledge is absolutely there. You know a lot about these players in the game, so just being able to talk about it for a little bit longer, buy your co-caster a little bit of time, and in the case that I need to hit a button as the play-by-play guy and talk to the production team, which I do all the time at live events, and hopefully you guys never notice, Mr. X is able to go on for 1.5 minutes if needed, all by himself, just constantly filling. Air Landon, I think we kind of covered your weak spots. I guess your greatest strengths is obviously your voice, your ability to keep talking. The game knowledge is there as well. You can kind of catch that. You can see it carrying through in your play-by-play. But just getting rid of the repetitive comments or the same words over and over. Get a little bit more variety in the vocabulary is always a key for any play-by-play caster, but that's a fault that I have myself. Overall, seems the cast thinks that Team Puckett is the best team of all time. We're going to win the cast-off. One of you hopefully will be selected by the fans on the finale Friday. Fellas, before I let you go, anything you want to say to the fans? At the end of the day, it's their voice which will essentially decide who goes to the X Games.
Man, thank you to everyone watching the stream, all the Call of Duty fans out there. I love all of you for supporting this great game. It means a lot. That's all I really have to say.
Yeah, I really appreciate everyone who came out to the stream tonight. It was really, really fun casting these league matches. Really, shout out to Saint. I really enjoyed listening to him. Just spread out knowledge. It was just like, just listening to someone talk about it was really, really fun. I really enjoyed casting tonight. I appreciate everyone who was, like I said, here. All supporters really means a lot. And if I was able to move on, I will definitely be improving on a lot of the things that were mentioned. So.
All right, guys, if you have any additional feedback or compliments, anything else you want to share, make sure you hit those guys up on Twitter. That's Mr. Rostermania. That's Air Landon. And, of course, you can find Saint at Ignite Saint.
Actually, it's actually Brian Saint now.
You changed it up.
Yeah, Brian. It's just Brian Saint now.
Brian Saint. He left the team. I'm sorry, Brian. All right, Brian Saint is the proper Twitter. We'll fix that in our graphics come Friday. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Real quick Pro League recap before you guys go. There's 2 more matches tonight. The 10 o'clock matches, you can watch them on Automatic Reload stream or the Optic Gaming stream, as well as JusTus versus FaZe. JusTus isn't streaming tonight, so make sure you go watch one of the FaZe players. Breakdown, though, of our 8:30 matches and the matches above. First off, it was TCM with the big upset over Denial. We were wondering, would they be able to take out the world champions? The answer was yes. Optic Gaming handed Prophecy at 3-0. Rise Nation beat JusTus 3-1, and AR shocked Optic Nation with the 3-0 after adding Remy to the lineup. FaZe took down Team Caliber. TK desperately needing some wins tonight. Didn't get it in their second match. Denial takes them down, so TK goes 0-2 on the night. That's going to be a little bit troublesome going into the rest of the Pro League. You know they desperately need some wins. Other matches that you should have seen there at 8:30. AR and Prophecy went the distance, so Remy, the addition, really helping them out, but it wasn't enough. That win from Prophecy is really going to hurt AR's chances of getting in, and TCM with the Game 5 victory over JusTus that you just saw. Huge move. They got to be feeling confident, feeling comfortable after a 4-0 start to this week. Rise Nation versus FaZe. Well, it was FaZe taking that one, and Optic Gaming went to Game 5 against Optic Nation, who got blown out, we should remind you, by AR. Optic Nation, unfortunately, going 0-2 on the night. Gonna spell trouble for them. And of course, as we mentioned, the two matches at the end, Optic Gaming AR, JusTus, FaZe are coming up right now. So thank you for tuning in with me. I'm Chris Puckett, and I'll see you tomorrow live on the ESR. We kick things off 3 p.m. Eastern, as always.